starting off with A. Really playful here. That you are Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this one's just for fun. You're not really Arnold Schwarzenegger, but just like Arnie is a really big guy, really strong. He's been a really powerful person in bodybuilding, powerful body, big in action movies, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger is to action movies and bodybuilding. That's like you. You're practicing towards that with love, with kindness, softness and gentleness, and peacefulness. It's like we're being peaceful with life. We're not shouting back at it anymore. We're not shouting back at ourselves, putting ourselves down. We're supporting ourselves. We're feeding ourselves. So this practice is like steroids for your self-esteem, self-confidence. So you are the Arnold Schwarzenegger. That one's just for fun, and for the sake of gender equality, I'm going to jump ahead to the letter M to say that if you identify with the female gender, or just you want to balance that, whether you are male or female, that you are the Michelle Pfeiffer of forgiveness, of respect, self-respect, self-acceptance, self-esteem, self-confidence. I say that because I like Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's a female actor, so I figure she balances Arnie there. And I also have heard good things about her, that she's into charitable work, she supports really respectful, kind parenting practices. I mean, I'm not sure, I'm going off memory here, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that these things are true about her and that she's a really nice person. So you are the Michelle Pfeiffer of this practice. You're training to become that. Famous with yourself. You are awesome. You're amazing. You're adventurous. You're approachable. Attention. Your attention is what you are giving to a really respectful process. You're attentive. You're getting more attentive to positive potentials, to the positives, like in the other tracks, how I talk about 3 out of 10. Just the attention, the attentiveness just fades away from the out of 10 part and just totally focuses on the 3 or even the 0 to say, I tried anyway. Hey, I got 3. I got 3 things. I got 30 things. I did that. Or even if it came out 0, hey, I did that. I tried. I cared about it. I've got some learning to do, and that's okay. You're adaptable. You're able. You're achieving. You're altruistic. Because it's nice to give to other people, but also that altruism to ourselves, that you're altruistic to yourself, you're giving, you're generous, you're accepting, you're acceptable, you're adorable, you're allowing, you're allowable. And just what is it that you're allowing? You're allowing recognition for yourself. You're allowing kindness for yourself. You're allowing respect. You're allowing happiness for yourself by doing that. In doing that, you're allowing relaxation for yourself. Because it's so many of these threats, these criticisms, these punishments, so much of this anger towards us that creates the sense of threat, the sense of danger, lack of safety that causes tension in our body and mind. And when that's not there, when there's just kindness and respect, the body can relax, the mind can let go of its guard and just soften and relax and come to peace. You're allowing all these things. That's great. Now that's a worthy thing to do in life. Because when we get relaxed, then we get friendly, then we get playful and loose and fun. And we get to enjoy things, and other people enjoy that too, and it relaxes them. And that this is all allowable. So you are so allowing and allowable. And I'm going to switch across to first person now, because the second person of saying it to you like a conversation, like you are these things, that's less probably the way that you're going to generate these things in your own mind. That when you generate these things in your own mind, you'll probably be saying it like, I'm allowable. I'm allowing these things. I allow these things. I allow happiness. I allow kindness to me. I indulge in that. I pamper in that. And that's good. That's allowed. So I'm just going to switch across to the first person now. And I'm going to move on into I'm aware. I'm aware of these words. I'm aware of kindness and forgiveness happening right now. I'm aware of relaxing. I'm aware of peace arising in my system. And I am accommodating towards this. And I am agreeable to this, and it makes me more agreeable in general. And I'm appreciable, and I'm appreciative. I'm admirable, I'm attractive. And again, I'm not talking about the body, I'm not talking about physical appearance. I'm talking about that you're attractive as a friend, that you're attracting more kindness, that you're magnetizing yourself towards acceptance, towards respect, that by inclining your mind towards respect and acceptance and forgiveness, that your mind just naturally notices these positive processes more in life and naturally attracts towards that you like that, and you naturally just magnetize towards that as you get these positive experiences, these positive associations in your brain, in your nervous system, that this is attractive, that this makes me attractive, that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And the beholder here is this relationship of respect that's looking upon you as attractive, that sees you as attractive, and that you actually become more attractive because of this, that you actually recognize, you actually see yourself clearly. For example, someone was telling me that they went into a cosmetics store and that they noticed that they had some sort of technology where they showed you, they used a computer to get a camera onto your face, and then with that camera somehow they could actually see the invisible sun damage that's been done by UV on your skin, and they could project 10 years into the future what your skin would look like, and they'd actually show that to you. That a lot of the time, those are the sorts of eyes that we look upon ourselves, where we're focused on the warts, where we're obsessed by the imperfections, nitpicking at ourselves. And that when we're doing that, we're not really seeing ourselves as we truly are, that we're actually a lot more attractive than that. I think there's other mirrors and ways of using a camera that can actually remove the blemishes. Like, I went to a professional photography place for some family photos, and they were doing the opposite of that 10-year UV prediction. They were using the light and using lenses to just show a picture of us without any blemishes. And so this is the difference that it can make depending on the light that we look upon ourselves with, the eyes that we look upon ourselves, that we actually are attractive. When we recognize this, we can actually see it. I'm attractive. I'm appropriate. That means I'm suitable. I'm just what I should be. I'm abundant. I'm appealing. I'm awakening. I'm ascending this mountain of self-respect. I am ample for this job, for this process. I am absolutely lovable, absolutely spot on. I'm beautiful, I'm brave, I'm balanced. Balancing between the emotions and logic, between the feelings and rationality. Balanced in my care for myself versus my care for other people. I'm balanced in my value of myself, that I can see that I'm just as likable as other people, and that they are just as likable as me, that I'm just as important as they are, and they're just as important as me. So I'm balanced. I'm blameless. I'm a bonus. Just like a good friend would say, you're a bonus. All these things are a bonus about you. They'd be really generous with you. I'm blooming. All this respectfulness really is like sunshine and rain for a plant, like fertilizer. It causes us to bloom. I'm blooming with this practice. I'm benevolent. I'm benign. I'm a blessing. I'm being myself. I'm being with myself very kindly. I'm bouncy. I'm believable. I believe in me. I believe that I can do this stuff. I believe in me that I'll never be perfect. That, yeah, maybe I've got a history of having panic attacks. I believe in me that, yeah, sometimes I still have a panic attack. But I believe in me that I can learn to relax more with that. I believe in me that I can still learn to let that go a lot more easily and come back to my confidence. I believe that these things are doable and that I can do them just like anybody else can. So I believe, I'm believable, that even when I do have a panic attack, that gradually over time that they get less intense, they get less frequent because of kindness. That this care, this self-care, helps me to feel safe over time. Safe and sound, more and more protected. I believe enough in this possibility. I believe that I can get this. That even though I might be really frightened, that I can be really soothing and reassuring to that fear, so that I don't add extra fear into that relationship with the fear, to understand that the anxiety, the panic attack is safe. It's just the body going into a fight-flight response. The body's way of trying to keep me safe. I believe that I'm safe unless there really is a danger there, a real threat. If it's just a panic attack coming up on its own without a real threat there, I believe that I'm safe. I believe that that there is no threat there, that the panic is not a threat. I'm believable, I'm befriendable. I can even make friends with a panic attack. To say that I don't have to fear you, I don't have to get rid of you, even. I make friends with you. I invite you in. I befriend you. Like I offer you a ride in my car. Like, come on in. I open up the door of my house, the door of my heart, to you. You're welcome. You belong here with me. The panic attacks are there because there's been some sort of sense of that something's unsafe in the past or in the future or now. That I can make friends with that. That I'm befriendable. All of me, all the different parts of me. Whether I forget about this practice for a while and then I get into arguments and get angry at people, that I'm still befriendable. As soon as I get back into this practice, I'm getting friendly with myself again. I'm letting go of that anger, that's in the past. The fact that I made an argument with someone or I criticized them, that I can make friends with that I can forgive and understand that I'm only human, I'm not perfect at this practice yet. I'll never be perfect at this practice. I'm beloved because this kindness, this love, this praise just loves me. I'm beloved, even if nobody else loves me. This practice will always love me. I can always come back to this. I'm beloved by this practice, and it makes me beloved by myself. So even if nobody else loves me, I love me. I'll always love me. I'm blossoming. I belong with myself. I'm brilliant. I'm bubbly. I even get bubbly with this practice because it can be so energizing. It can become so exciting sometimes. I'm big. I'm big on this stuff. I'm big on kindness, big on generosity. I'm the best. I'm the best that I can be. I'm buzzing with interest in this, to hear what's going to be next. That I'm blessed. Blessed. I'm blessed to have this practice. I'm bright. Like shining brighter and brighter. Not in the sense of, that I'm intelligent or anything. I don't need to be intelligent, but just that I'm bright, like the look on my face can be bright when I'm just so kind, so compassionate. I'm bringing more happiness into my life, into the world. I'm brimming with energy sometimes. I'm building up. Building up my ease with this, my comfort with this. It's like I'm building my home. I'm building the bubble of protective forgiveness all around me. I'm bathing myself in this softness. I'm cute. I'm cuddly. I'm considerate. I'm courteous. I'm calm. I'm cherished. I'm competent. Hey, even if I'm not competent at anything else, even if I've been losing my mind and I've lost control of my body, I'm competent at just hearing this. I'm competent at letting these words just flow over me. I'm compromising with other people, compromising with other ideas. I'm not going to be forceful about this. I'm not going to force it on anyone. I'm compromising. I'm creative. I'm courageous. It's so courageous that I'm doing this. This is stuff that isn't allowed a lot of the time. It's courageous to do something that's not allowed a lot of the time, that's unacceptable to a lot of people. I'm communicative. I'm really communicating with these A, B, C's, D's and E's, with this new language. I'm really getting communicative with this, with these letters, with these words, with these phrases of compassion. And I'm compassionate. I'm becoming more compassionate each moment. I'm caring. I'm capable. I'm creditable. I'm crafty. I'm cooperating. I count. I'm conscientious. I'm contributing to the happiness in the world. That when I come out of this self-esteem practice, that I'll acknowledge someone else's contribution, even when it seems like they haven't done anything to a lot of people. I'll notice their contribution. I'm collaborative. I'm committed. I'm in this community, whatever community it is that I'm in. I'm in this community of self-esteem, self-confidence practitioners. I'm in this community of my neighborhood, my workplace, the shops around me, all sorts of different communities, online communities. I'm content. All this praise helps me to feel content. I'm cool. I'm charitable. I'm civilized. I'm curious. I'm comfortable. I'm comforting. I'm connecting with myself. I'm correct. You're very correct to be doing this. And clever. Definitely. I can hear these words. At the very least, I can hear these words. And it makes a difference. I suppose if there's somebody who's unable to move any parts of their body, I suppose before playing tracks like this to them, it's probably nice to check in with them that they want to, that they like it, that they want to listen to these sorts of tracks. Or like with someone with a coma, if they're unable to communicate at all, they can't move their body, you might need to just sense whether you think they're liking it, they want to hear a track like this. Because you can stop this track whenever you want as well. So I can stop this. I can say no whenever I want. And maybe that'll be a relief for me. Is maybe I don't like this. Maybe this is not my thing. Maybe I'm not into it. So I can. There's always something we can do. Almost always, at least. I'm confident. I'm growing in confidence. That I'm allowed to be confident even. A lot of the times it's just that we don't feel like we're allowed to be confident, because if we get confident, someone's just going to tear me down. Tall poppy syndrome, that they're going to cut me down. Well, with this practice, you're allowed to be confident. I am confident with this practice. I'm in control. I couldn't be better. I'm just the way I should be. Just the way I want to be. I just want to be me. I'm central to my life. I'm a core person in my group of important people. I'm coping. I've been coping with so much of life. I've coped with everything to this day. It might have wounded me, but it hasn't ended my life. I'm still hearing these words, so I'm coping. And these words help me cope more and more, because I'm commendable. And when I get commended, it helps me cope more. It helps me feel good about myself. And when I feel good about myself, then less painful hormones, less pain goes on in my mind. And even in my body it can be. So I'm commendable, and I commend myself for coping. Congratulations to me. I'm cleansing out impurities, toxins, criticisms, the tendency to punish. I'm cleansing that stuff out of my system. I'm a companion to myself, to other people. I'm constructing a new identity, a happier, a kinder identity, a wiser sense of self. I'm creating myself, my self-respect. I'm creating my life right now. I'm complete. I don't need to be anything more. I'm complete just the way I am. And I can cruise through life certainly. I'm getting certain about this process as I get the feedback, the results of where this leads. Certainty arises inside of me. I'm convinced, and I'm convincing to other people as well, that wow, I'm doing something helpful here. Something good, something healthy. And I'm choosing this. I'm choosing self-esteem. No more self-criticism. And anybody else's criticisms, just not taking them on board anymore. Not letting any criticisms or punishments thieve away. Do any more thefts of my happiness, my respect. And they're not letting it thieve away the honors that I really deserve, the honoring. Not allowing it to dishonor me. I'm choosing these things because I'm delightful. I'm dutiful. And I'm discovering that I can be dancing emotionally, if not physically, because I'm deserving. I deserve this. I'm diligent. I'm determined. I'm decent. I'm dissolving the difficulties of life by learning to react with forgiveness. I am delicious. I'm delectable. I'm divine, like some really tasty ice cream, like a really nice meal. Once I've eaten that meal, I get happier, I get less snappy, I get like a nice full feeling of contentment that I don't need any more food. I don't need anything else. I might just go for a little nap, because I'm so relaxed and at peace. I'm delicious and delectable and divine, like a really nice meal, filling meal. I'm discerning about how to spend my time, who to spend my time with, what to spend my time doing. I'm dropping the past and the future, just letting go of my attachments to those things. Those things are just creations that I'm making in the present moment anyway. So instead of spending time creating a past and a future that are fantasy stuff, I'm dropping that. Because I'm picking up, I'm arriving in this present moment. So I'm letting go of the past and the future and learning to live in the present moment. Learning to really live my life. Be here. I'm desirable. I'm doing the right thing. I'm dripping with self-acceptance, self-appreciation, self-praise. I'm developing kindness, love, forgiveness, I'm drizzling these beautiful qualities through my mind, through my nervous system, through my brain, through my life, through my personality, drizzling it like some olive oil through a salad or some aioli on a meal. I'm drizzling it. It's just so sweet. Makes the meal so flavoursome. I'm dealing with the past and the future by just letting them go. I'm done with those things because I'm dazzled by the present moment, and I'm dazzling in this present moment. I'm a detective about these ideas. I'll investigate them, I'll check them out. I'm a detective. I'm going to find out the truth of the matter because I'm deliberate. I'm deliberate about what I'm doing here. And I'm deliberating this to work out, do I come out of this practice feeling good, feeling happier, feeling more relaxed, feeling more at peace? Do I come out of it more generous? Or do I come out of it unhappy, less generous? I'm deliberating these things. I'm enjoying whatever there is to enjoy in my life. I'm not going to take it for granted as much. I'm enjoyable. I'm discovering that I'm an enjoyable person to be with. I'm equal. I'm experimenting. I'm exploring myself, my reactions. I'm embracing myself, whatever happens with me. I'm energetic because of that. I'm enthusiastic. I'm ethical. A big part of this practice is about being ethical. Being ethical towards ourselves. That we deserve forgiveness. I have the ethics to forgive me, whatever I've done. That I'm acceptable, that I accept me. I'm ethical about that, just like I understand me, like I understand other people. I'm ethical in how I treat myself and other people in life. I'm empathic. I'm excellent. I'm exciting. I'm essential to my life, to me. I'm exceptional. Like, I'm unique. There's nobody exactly quite like me. I'm exceptionally good at being me, exactly the way I am. I'm exceptional in so many different ways, just by being ordinary old me. I'm enduring where other people might not endure. I'm enduring. I'm hearing this. I've endured this track for this long. Wow. I'm elegant. I'm effervescent. I'm esteemable. I'm enticing. I'm exiting any unnecessary prisons, any unnecessary captivity that I've experienced, things that have happened in the past, things that I think will happen in the future. I'm exiting from all those thoughts and mind processes and relationships that just drain me. I'm exiting. And I'm emerging to a different life, a different relationship. I'm evolving into a more and more kind, more and more praising person. I'm a friend. I'm friendly. I'm free. I'm fun. I'm fine. I'm favorable. Like I said, even the more damaged you are, the more of a favorite you become to someone like me. I mean, that's why I'm in my profession, in that work of clinical psychology, because I like being there to support beautiful, kind people who've been hurt so much. So you're favorable. So you say that to yourself. I'm favorable. And you even say these words out loud to yourself, so to affirm that to yourself. I'm favorable. I'm a favorite to myself. I'm going to favor me. I'm forgivable. I'm forgiving me. I'm forming this identity, this association with forgiveness. I'm feeling this. I'm feeding me. I'm fair with me. I'm not going to be too hard on me or tough on me and think that that's going to be good for me anymore. I'm fair on me. I'm flowing with me. That is to say that I'm going to go along with me. I'm not going to try to change me or fight me. I'm flowing with me. I'm fulfilling me. I'm focused upon me for this time. I'm faithful to me. I'm fascinating to me. I'm fresh. This is fresh. This helps me to notice I'm fresh. This freshens me up. I'm fantastic. I'm felicitous. That's a bit of a tricky word, maybe. That means felicitous. I think it means lucky and happy. I'm frank. I'm frank with myself. I'm frank with other people. It just means I'm honest. I'm straightforward. I'm frank. I'll just be transparent with myself that, hey, I'm lovable. Hello, me. I'm nice. You're nice. I'm fantabulous. I'm filled with love, with respect. I'm full. I'm filling up like a petrol tank, like we fill up our car. I'm filling up on this petrol, this fuel of acknowledgement. I'm flourishing. I'm flexible. I can be really flexible the more I do this practice, because my happiness gets independent. My confidence gets independent of what's happening in life, what the plan is, what the schedule is, what anybody else is doing, what I'm doing, I get more flexible. And as my body gets more relaxed, it gets more flexible too. So, because I just get happy, I'm just happy with this practice. I don't need that much else to be happy. Just a bit of food and shelter, and it makes me more flexible, and I can just go along with the way that life changes, the way that I change. I'm fluent. I'm learning to be fluent in this language of esteem, confidence, self-respect, self-acceptance. I'm fluent. I'm flooding myself with love. I'm fashioning a beautiful artwork, a beautiful home that I can live in, of self-care. I'm facilitating this. I'm a facilitator. Like, we use that word in psychology, facilitator, like for the person who runs a group, like a group of people who are doing a group for psychology, for increasing their mental health. Or there's all sorts of groups that get run, but we use that term facilitator for the person who runs that group, who coordinates that group. Well, you're a facilitator of a group. There's a group of so many habits inside of you. There's the group of so many bones and cells and so many different parts of you, parts of your personality. You're a facilitator of that. So you say that, I'm a facilitator. I'm like a group leader. And what sort of a leader am I going to be? I'm going to lead with compassion. I'm going to lead by listening to me. So you're a facilitator of your happiness and your kindness. So you say that, I'm a facilitator. I'm generous with myself, with these praises, with these acknowledgements. I will dig up, I will mine, I will absolutely search and find every little thing, any little thing that is deserving of praise for me. Because I'm generous. I'm generous with me. I'm gentle. I'm good. I'm good enough. I'm great. Because when we recognize that I'm good enough, or when we say, you're good enough, you're good to someone, then they react to that by going, yeah, I'm feeling good now that you told me that I'm good. Wow, now that I've noticed that I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. So I'm great. The more that I acknowledge myself, the more that I feel great. I'm giving to me. I'm graceful. I'm gladdening. I'm a gem. I'm genuine. I'm grateful. Grateful to me, let alone anybody else or life. I'm grateful to me. I'm grand. I'm glorious. I'm gravy. Like the gravy, the topping that goes on top of the meal. The extra delicious bit. I'm gravy. I'm gnarly. When I grew up in I grew up in the 80s. I think it was in the 90s that there was this word gnarly that came through. Not sure if it was in the surfer culture or if it was from that cartoon, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure, but there was this word gnarly, and it meant cool, it meant good. But this term gnarly came to me, that gnarled, that term is, I think, has been used with trees. Gnarly, like a gnarly tree. So I could be really gnarly, I could be really bent over and wobbly all over the place. Could be broken in all sorts of ways. But can I have an attitude towards that's gnarly? I'm gnarly. Awesome. Really cool, really desirable, really what I want. I'm gnarly. I'm going places, even though it doesn't seem like I am. I'm just lying here or standing here, listening, hearing this stuff. I'm going places. I'm going inside me. I'm going to this place, this location of relaxation that comes up, of peace. That my reaction is that I'm at peace. That my relationship is that I'm comforting all of this. I'm going to these places. I'm a gift. I'm goalless. And by that word goalless, I mean no goals. No goals. I'm not having any goals. Because why would there be any need for me to have any goal? A goal is just trying to get some other place. But I'm happy with this place right here. I appreciate this place. So I don't have any goals now. I just appreciate and acknowledge and admire and honor what I already have. So no more goals. And it's not what I thought, but I'm growing. I'm growing because I don't even have any goals. Doesn't make sense when we think about it, but it's the reality we experience. I'm helpful. I'm helpful to this process. I'm helpful to me. That I'm helpful to the present moment, to my life. That my life is completely in this present moment. So I'm helpful to that by not having any goals. By just growing to appreciate the present moment now. I'm helpful. I'm honest. I'm happy. I'm heartful. I'm harmonious with this present moment. Even though someone might come and interrupt and shout at me, or something might happen that the audio track starts skipping, or something goes wrong. I'm harmonious. I'm at peace with that. So my interpretation about that is just that, yeah, that's right, that's correct. That's good even. It's a good opportunity for me to practice being harmonious, being at peace, being accepting. I'm harmonious with me in the present moment. I'm harmonious with other people. I'm harmonious with life by just being humble. I'm humble. That with that humility, all I ask for is the present moment. And I'm kind to the present moment by being attentive. That just like a child needs attention, and they only really thrive if they get that attention. It's the same with life, the same with myself, it's the same with the present moment. That I'm humble with that. That this stuff is good enough for me, that I'm satisfied with this stuff, and I don't need so much stuff in the future. I don't need all that stuff in the past. I'm humble. All I need is the present moment. And to care for it. And I'm hardworking about this process. I work at this process. I work hard at it to remind myself that the most important stuff is happening right now in the present moment. This is my life. That this is the time that I'm alive. The future hasn't come alive yet, and the past is gone. It's not alive anymore. So I'm hardworking. Well, it sounds a bit tough, that word hardworking. It's just got hard in there. It sounds a bit hard, but maybe I'll turn that into I'm soft working. Really soft. I'll let it all happen naturally. I'm hardworking at just being soft and gentle. Maybe if I say it really just softly and gently, I'm hardworking. Maybe then it gives that word the meaning, the relationship, how we say it. A lot of the time it's not what we're saying, it's how we say it. So much of the esteem is, it's not about what, it's about how. So it's not what we're esteeming, it's how we're going about esteeming it. We can esteem anyone, almost anything in life. So it's not what we're esteeming, it's how we go about that we genuinely treat it as it deserves. We genuinely look upon it with eyes that see beauty there and that acknowledge beauty, the beautiful parts. I'm healthy with my attitude. I've got a healthy attitude. I'm hopeful. Hopeful for the future, knowing that I'm doing the most powerful thing I can do in the present moment. The only time I can do something in life, I'm doing the most powerful thing I can do, which is being here, learning to be present and caring for this present moment, respecting it, praising it. being really attentive and appreciative. This makes me hopeful, full of hope for a bright future, a nice future. It helps create a more relaxed, a future where I esteem myself, where I appreciate myself more, where I'm happier, where I'm more generous. I'm heartfelt. I'm harmless. That could be a tricky one, possibly, for us to say that I'm harmless. But just like anything with this practice, we're acknowledging even if it's a 0 out of 10, we're acknowledging the trying there, that you can see value in that, in being harmless. Or if it's 1 out of 10, that there's a 1 there, that you've done one thing that was harmless. So I'm harmless. We're acknowledging even the potential there, that I could be harmless, that I wouldn't hurt even someone, something, even an animal, that was an insect that hurt me, that bit me, that I'm harmless to them, that I want to be harmless to them.